Tell how any of these mid-round picks will turn out. I'm sure some of them will exceed expectations and become productive.
They got me trying to steal. I'm a first baseman. I'm in there. Ooh, he got me. Yeah, I knew it. I gotta get a perfect jump. He got me. Woo! Safe. He got me. No, I'm in there. Oh yeah, he got me. That's too slow of a jump. Woo! Yeah, oh, 52. God, that's ugly. That is slow as fuck. 50. Damn. I can't fucking get it. Man, he got me this time. Fuck. 45. Maybe I could beat that. Nope. 59. 49. Yeah, I'm not getting no more. Got 2. I got that one. God, that was perfect. Woo! That's too slow, man. Early as fuck. I could probably beat this. Oh, I got him. Damn. That sucked. I'm a first baseman. I'm slow, so I did it for the points.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Striding into the box, Brandon Marshall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Marshall. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Let her rip right here. Come on,
That's 2-0.
Get your pitch. Let it rip. Let's go.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Benedict ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Let's go.
So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. At the plate, Brandon Marshall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Freeman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Brandon Marshall will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he lays off for ball one.
1-1. Hey, need you right here, one time.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
1-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
A good sign here to start the...
Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Marshall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Yeah, they only pitched me once in the strike zone, and that was that home run. There go one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You only got 3 pitches, dog.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
I thought it was a slider.
Hey, your pitch right here, let's go. Hey, son, drive it. He's gonna make it on.
Great
that was
change up
in the
there in the
dirt.
dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Marshall is retired, and there's one away.
Good shit.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
You have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great
2
performance.
pitch out.
That's how you
Pop
want
up.
to get
4
your season
pitch
started.
strikeout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, it's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Marshall will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, any way you can. Here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
A swinging pitch to the mound. throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Brandon Marshall. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
And that with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
That was a strike.
Ball 1-0.
Come on, umpire, don't help him.
Like you can't up there, huh?
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Oh, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Ah,
And taken in out there for the first out.
it's
Brandon
okay, dog.
Marshall will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
They went high, they went low.
Yes, he is putting the ball in play.
Oh, that was it.
Solid contact.
That was it.
When a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here, kid.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Find the space, huh? Come to you.
2-1. Here it is. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall.
Get that shit out of here, boy. I seen it once already. That damn fucking cutter.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Brandon Marshall gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Marshall. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Right here.
And this one gets away.
Was that a strike?
And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Oh.
Hey, big moment, we need you. Here we go.
And every pitch so crucial in the tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Okay.
Ain't no one better right here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ain't no one better up there.
Change up. I was out in front.
Behind 1 and 2.
Oh, that was a single.
All right, one time right here.
Fuck it.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
Shit.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup?
One pitch right here. One out.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first strike.
Taste.
Brandon Marshall will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here.
Man, let's
this
end
was
this
a big
shit.
blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Come on. Let's play right here.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball hit.
Too much action on the
Green
changeup.
light?
He's behind 3-0.
No, I'm going to test the waters. You're going to walk me.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
That's a good
Yeah, he knew better. I came around and
Well, a
scored.
pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Did we win?
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brandon Marshall will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Here comes the first pitch.
Brandon Marshall.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Whoa.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
It's swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Brandon Marshall strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Runner
They
at
didn't
first
want to
here,
pitch
1
me the
man
first
out.
time. I swung a changeup. I should have been ball 4. I mean that curveball.
Hit down the
Ah,
third base
I was in
line.
front of that.
But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
We could try me with the curveball.
The 2-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
I'm on that, dog. I seen it down the middle.
Luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here.
Brandon Marshall digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Right here.
Marshall.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I ain't seen that curveball in a little
fastball went
minute.
a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Oh, this is a
lot of
different
late
pitch.
movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go. Hey, need you right here, kid. Try something.
And that misses for ball 4.
He thought he had him right there. You can see him look into home plate asking, where was that? High? You got to be kidding me.
Now at the plate, Brandon Marshall. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brandon Marshall.
High in the air. out to
don't
center
swing at
field.
first pitches.
Moving to his left.
It looked good.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Whew. Did I get a man to third? No.
Brandon Marshall steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
We win.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guy.
Last game of the series.
And it's coming up next.
I've had a ball.
Brandon Marshall will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Come on, don't help him.
Now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Brandon Marshall is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly.
Brandon Marshall.
Right there for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of set guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Brandon Marshall will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far.
Let's go right here.
They finally cracked the scoreboard.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Come on, man. Get you a hit.
And he won't bite at that one
Come
either.
on, man.
It's
Don't
2-0.
walk me. Come on, I want to hit. Even if you get me out, I want to hit that guy.
He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now.
Come on, that's a strike.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat.
I know you owe me one, but not right now.
And a
Man,
fastball
shit.
misses there, ball 4.
I knew it.
Brandon Marshall stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
I'm swinging at the first pitch.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Bitch ass nigga.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. Brandon Marshall will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
A bare-handed pickup. The second for 1. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That's like the first ground ball I've hit.
Brandon Marshall steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Marshall.
Party there. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's not a really good slider right there. That just had too much of the plate, but this time he gets away with it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Come on, man.
Borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Man, that's dead. You better call what it is.
And the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's crazy as hell, like.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go. Come on.
Tried to get him to go
Hey, he's gonna go and throw a slider and fastball.
If that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe
Now
you
you're
get a guy to
switching that
chase.
throw cutter.
But it's much easier to lay
Where
off
you gonna throw the
when
changeup?
it's a straight fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Brandon Marshall. He'll look
Man, got an RBI out there
striking out
waiting
his
for me.
last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
1-0 pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back and bite him.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
This shit was weak, man. I didn't want that.
Let's ride. Let's go right here.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still 2-2.
There we go. Now, one
Too
time.
close for tape.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I got an RBI out there, man. God damn.
Hey, like
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Fuck, man. That was ball 4.
Out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Brandon Marshall will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup. And that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today.
God damn.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, this nigga got me chasing shit. Relax, man.
Danny's right here. One time.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Brandon Marshall struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for it. Let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2
man.
hole.
Get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Shot fouled over towards the
Early,
coaching box.
man.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Ripped on the ground to first. Ishikawa right there. And an easy play over there for Ishikawa as he takes it.
Fuck, man.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Hey.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup.
No.
At the plate, Brandon Marshall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Marshall. Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. Tough to complain about the start they're off to.
Tiene que hacer. Cuando lo toque ahí, tú ves lo que dice sonido. Abajo de ahí dice Touch ID y Passport. Sí, ahí dale ahí. Ahí está. Ahora entra la clave. Ya entraste. Ok, ahora dale para abajo donde dice. Dale para abajo, dale donde dice turn passcode off, apagar passcode. Primero dice iPhone unlock, en el primero, right? Dale para abajo. Entonces ahí dice, sí, ahí dice turn passcode off o cambiar.
Mira, aquí lo que dice que los últimos dos
no, dale más para arriba,
Recorté el mensaje por la de notificación, de marcación de voz, solicitar, cambiar el código, desactivar el código.
Desactivar el código, ahí dale.
Entonces dice agregar una huella. ¿Ahora digo desactivar el código de los?
Sí.
Y de repente agregar una huella, entonces le pongo la huella.
No, donde dice desactivar el código, dale ahí.
Ok. Entonces dice desactivar el bloqueo de código. Si desea el bloqueo con código, cualquiera con acceso a tu cuerpo podrá ver y utilizar la contraseña, tarjeta de crédito de información. Dice desactivar o desactivar.
Desactivar. Eso te está dejando, eso dice que ya el teléfono no va a tener clave, entonces si tú lo dejas ahí, alguien puede abrirlo sin entrar el código.
Ok, entonces yo lo voy a desactivar porque yo voy a traer mi huella.
Yeah.
Ok. Ahí me volvió, dice desactivar código, desactivar.
Desactivar.
No, porque dice que ingresa el código otra vez.
Entralo.
Dice, porque yo le dice otra cosa, cuando le di desactivar, me dijo que entra el código.
Sí, entra el
Pero,
código.
ok.
¿Qué dice?
Ahí me salió configuración que sí, código real con huella digital, agregar una huella. Entonces ahora sí puedo agregar la huella.
Pero, ¿tú quieres abrir el teléfono con la huella?
Que sí, ya me tomó la huella.
Entonces dale,
Dice agregar una huella y ahí le doy ahí,
sí,
agregar una huella.
sí,
¿Eh?
sí,
Ok, ahí sale el teléfono. Entonces dice que usa tu huella digital en lugar de un código o una contraseña de Apple ID para tu contraseña. Comienza por colocar tus dedos en el botón de inicio.
sí, ahí tú sigues la instrucción y ya el teléfono va a abrir con la huella.
Dice, toca el botón de inicio para registrar tu huella digital. Asegúrate de ocurrir el anillo y que el dedo esté seco.
Sí, ya te dije, ahí ya tú sigues el...
Ok, ok. Entonces dice, usa tu huella digital en lugar de un código. Comienza por colocar tus dedos en el botón.
Yeah.
Entonces, ¿en qué botón? ¿En el teléfono?
El único botón que tiene.
Presionarte el botón, coloca tus dedos sobre el botón de inicio y continuar. Ya me lo van a hacer.
Te va a seguir, tú vas a tener que seguir haciéndolo.
Levanta el botón donde se dice dedo sobre el botón de inicio.
Ya que, ya, te dije, ya ahí sigue la instrucción y ya ahí tú entras.
Continuar, levanta el botón donde se
Dios
dice
mío.
dedo sobre el botón de inicio. Continuar.
No,
Me dice cancelar y
¿eh? Cancel like qué.
porque se queda ahí, con la huella, se queda y se levanta el botón varias veces y el dedo
Tiene que seguir, te dije que tiene que seguir haciéndolo hasta que el teléfono conozca la huella bien.
presiona el botón. Ok.
Ya, ya, ya.
Dice continuar. Pero no,
No, ya te va a decir que tú puedes abrir el teléfono con la huella.
usa la dirección no para capturar el botón de la huella. Ok. Continúa para ejecutar la instrucciones de la huella. Continuar. Coloca tus dedos, levanta el botón varias
Dios
veces.
mío, eso. Ma, ya, sigue esa instrucción y ya eso va a seguir ahí.
Levanta y le vas a cancelar y como tiene el teléfono de la paz, dígame que el teléfono.
No va a tener clave. Se va a abrir solo.
Me llama el teléfono otra vez. Dice que no sabía, ¿no?
¿Para
A
qué?
veces se viene el teléfono.
Bueno, ciérralo y ya. Tú vas a ver ya. Ya yo te dije que mañana te lo voy a hacer. Ya.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch. Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here, kid. Hey, let him fly.
On the ground is short. This could be two. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Marshall, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is in there. Brandon Marshall will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
All right, one time right here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, and that's just a good pitch right there. When you can tell that a guy's a little bit frustrated up there at the plate, go ahead and put it down there. He's going to chase it, especially if he's got an umpire that loves to call lots of strikes anyway.
Here we go, kid.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Brandon Marshall steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Let's go now. One time.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they've been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
3-0 now.
Well, it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
High in the air out to center field. Arias is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Brandon Marshall will stand in. He flew out his last time.
Oh yeah, I'm first pitch swinging.
Hit right now here of any sort, but hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Too high, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
One thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike.
Are you fucking
Got it
serious?
to second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over.
That's booty,
Well, you
man.
always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in this final.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series. Now to the plate, Brandon Marshall. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
I'm in the slump.
Marshall.
Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Just keeping an eye on him.
I'm gonna get back.
First pitch on its way. Tap foul at home plate. Runner at first here, one man out.
Cover him up there right now, huh?
Drilled on the ground to short. A
Man,
stab, and he's got
damn.
it to first. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
A chance now to take it.
He comes into this one with a ridiculous on-base percentage, over 500. So expect to see him creating some offense in this one. He sure has so far this year, and I don't see that changing anytime real soon.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, this is a really bad slump right
But you're
now.
not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Good one, huh?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Brandon Marshall is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. Castillo loves it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out. Brandon Marshall strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Marshall.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Drive it. Drive it.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. In now, Brandon Marshall. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Marshall.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Arias there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. And he'll make it up safely. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Number 44, Brandon
Here you go.
Brandon Marshall started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Shown too many signs.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Frank Herman will get the ball now as he'll take over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Brandon Marshall will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third base line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is called out, trying for 2. Bad decision. Brandon Marshall is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Leading off the inning, Brandon Marshall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if they can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
And obviously that's something you start to get worried about the later you...
Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Marshall, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Number 21 is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see he finishes with a 3-hit game.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Brandon Marshall will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in a loss last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Stepping in, Brandon Marshall. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Collier is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Make the turn, look.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Brandon Marshall is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. At the plate, Brandon Marshall. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Brandon Marshall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
One pitch right there. 1 out.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
2-1.
That's away.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, this is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after the 2 quick outs. But if nothing else, you buy your pitcher a little more time to catch his breath.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves into the box now. Brandon Marshall.
He drew a walk his first time up. First baseman number 44. Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits.
I tried to put it in play.
Brandon Marshall comes to the plate, and he'll start us up.
Marshall.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's driving.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
2 runners on base.
So that just about does it. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with runners at first and third, and still only 1 gone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Brandon Marshall comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Hey, sure, drop him in.
On the ground to the right side.
Score!
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Hey, like you can't up there, huh?
Line drive to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into it.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Brandon Marshall will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch ready here.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here we go.
3-2 now.
Take up there. Here we go, kid.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And for his body,
Brandon Marshall will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
you can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now, after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
But the runner's back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. To second for 1. On to Ishikawa. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here. Brandon Marshall heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman, Brandon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's...
Brandon Marshall will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours. Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, look, if I'm calling the game, I would have gone right back outside and see if you could get him to go after another pitch out there.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder has a beat on it. 2 down. A Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Our final line score.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the double. Brandon Marshall will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as it's now a 2-0 ball game. In now, Brandon Marshall. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
And a dive, but he's back in. Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back out it is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game. Brandon Marshall stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right now. Use some caution or something.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2.
1-2.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Simple throw over there.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Brandon Marshall will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already. He's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set, here's the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. A barehanded pickup. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. The 5, 6, and 7. Brandon Marshall will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go. Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Let's go now, one time.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
3 straight changeups.
Drive it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Whoa, that's...
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Tops Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
I'm trash in the field. Had a great reaction and everything. He just hit it hard. I bet I'll be in the MLB before July, before the All-Star game.
All right, tonight. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air.
Rain.
Brandon Marshall gets his first cuts now. The
And
bases
the
are
morning
empty,
rain.
and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here. Just to
I
make
love
this guy
rain.
Siciliani ranging back, but he
That's
won't
my
get
first
there
triple
as
of the
it lands
year.
just shy of the wall. Around
No, it's
second,
not.
he'll try for third, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting fourth.
Brandon Marshall walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Ah, that was
This is
inside,
looped back to right
Jimmy.
center field.
It's a ham sandwich.
Siciliani has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. At the plate, Brandon Marshall. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Brandon Marshall.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, have a good one up there, Hawk.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Number 5 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Brandon Marshall gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Marshall.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the... Brandon Marshall will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Chopped foul right at home plate.
You ain't gonna throw the curveball?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate.
You're not gonna throw it?
Another shot at it here. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Brandon Marshall is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here, and that's so scary that he shouldn't be swinging.
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now. And a good pitch there.
Another one.
To go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Marshall retired.
Looking for that fastball again.
Brandon Marshall will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. The Fisher Cats lead it 2-0. Brandon Marshall gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Marshall.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game. Brandon Marshall readies for his first appearance in this one, and he's a guy who's been terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Down the third baseline, reined in, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Brandon Marshall is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Marshall.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Flipped out the other way towards short.
Find the ball.
And he's retired, 1 away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Brandon Marshall stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Brandon Marshall.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
On the ground to the left side. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Kind of lucky to get it out anyway.
Brandon Marshall digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a
First
great game
pitch.
so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of...
Came around the score. Hit that ball too hard for that young man out there. Excuse me. Excuse me again.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Your tour around. Brandon Marshall gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well,
digging in to try it again, Brandon Marshall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier. So let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And he's back standing.
Just checking.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on it.
I think that was my longest home run of the year yet so far.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get
And
bench.
again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
You're going to have to throw one to get ahead, and I'm going to jump on it.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ah,
Swing
missed
and a
it.
ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That could have been a gapper.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right.
Did I get him again?
Ranging back.
I
Still
did.
going back.
Oh.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Shit.
Brandon Marshall strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Marshall.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
That's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a
Bro.
change this early, but he might have to.
Diaz is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Reading leads it. Brandon Marshall will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
5 runs, 10 hits.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Brandon Marshall gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Marshall.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And you know, normally in a case like this, you don't point the fingers in one spot. And this is no exception. It's been a team-wide struggle this last week or so, and
Did I get him?
might not be through the worst of it yet.
And that'll get down
At the
out
wall,
there near
that's
the
an
wall.
RBI.
Around
And if
third
you
and
throw
being
home-
waved on home.
Yeah, I'm not
And
going.
they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes
I'm trying to see
across
where
the
you
score.
throwing. I was going to take
And
the
he'll
extra
scramble
base.
back to the bag and be there safe.
Going extra base on top of that one.
Takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike.
I
Nothing
don't
in
know. I
one.
guess
And
they
even though
need
that
help
is a
out there.
strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan out there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Hit high and
I
deep
got
to
him.
straightaway right field. Smith ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Yeah, that
The
one I'm
relay
going for
throw.
three.
And it's in
Oh, they
time.
got me. I slid to the wrong
Third as
side.
The good relay gets him.
Shit.
Brandon Marshall
Oh.
digs in at the box following a double in his last at-bat that saw him get gunned down trying to turn it into a triple.
I just don't know what he was thinking going for 3. He just doesn't have the kind of wheels to be that aggressive on the bases.
I almost got there. Shut up.
Here, nobody out. Swing and he pops it
I
up.
would pop up out of all things.
A quick out number 1. Brandon Marshall ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 6 full. Brandon Marshall strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Marshall.
Hey, drive it back for us. We need you.
Here comes the first pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second, make it 5-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this. Brandon Marshall will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Nope.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy you turn to when you need to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
2-2 now.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Under it is the left fielder. And the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Brandon Marshall stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Ain't no one better. Let's go, kid.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curve.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run.
Oh, you better have to pay attention.
Brandon Marshall will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now a move over to first. Runner's back.
Marshall.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Right here,
On the relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Brandon Marshall steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Miles looks up. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Brandon Marshall.
I just need a motherfucking triple.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
I need a triple.
Fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Oh man, I ain't getting no triple.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Let him fly.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so
Stay
the
hot,
pressure's
baby.
on to open up the inning. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game. All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor. Brandon Marshall will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Come on, big
Come on,
dog,
big dog. Stay hot. Let's go.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Come on, big
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Run it.
Gets him 2 down. At the plate, Brandon Marshall. He got on
You can
top
throw
of
me a
one.
changeup 3 times. If you throw it again, it's
Now,
over.
double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here. Hit
Ah,
down
he
the
threw
third
it again
baseline.
too. Oh yeah.
Hey,
See it.
Drive.
Let's go. Big dog.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be
That was a changeup.
around third and being waved
Is that my
on
first
home.
triple of the year?
Look. Pick it up.
Second is in to score. And a
It
relay to the
is.
plate. Ah, but the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Yes,
Sliding into
I
the
got my
box,
first triple of the
Brandon
year.
Marshall, and he'll be looking to
And it
add
came
on
with
to
2
his
RBIs. How about that?
from earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Try something.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Set to deliver on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Now to the plate, Brandon Marshall. He drew a walk his first time up.
How about it? Designated hitter, Brandon Marshall.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, one pitch.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused there right now. It's 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
You got it. No one better. Let's go.
1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot.
Drive it.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go home.
Runs right through the stop sign. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
So no runs here on a base. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, just 2 hits in the ball game, but they were both big ones. The triple and the double, and I thought for this game at least he was the best player on the field.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A East. Brandon Marshall will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way.
Brandon Marshall is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. First offering on its way.
Marshall.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Marrero looks up. Gone! A solo shot here. Brandon Marshall digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out inning.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits. Brandon Marshall gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Marshall.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That is the
If that nigga just flick his wrist, that should look
You
crazy.
just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Brandon Marshall gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Brandon Marshall.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Brandon Marshall strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Now a move over to first. Runners back.
Right here. Stay hot now.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Stay hot, baby.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Stay hot, baby. Here we go.
And he won't bite satisfied at that one either. It's 2-0. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
No, he's in there.
In now, Brandon Marshall. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
On the ground is short. This could
This
be
could
two.
be 2, but it's only
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Brandon Marshall gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On
2
now to the
first
bottom
pitch
half.
out.
Brandon Marshall gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Marshall out in front of it, strike 1.
I can't help it.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Hey, try
The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I don't think that's where he wanted that 2-seamer to end up. That thing leaped right back over the heart of the plate.
And that is through into right field for a
I
single.
don't know how I missed that last one.
Brandon Marshall digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here we go.
And he throws the
what
fastball by
the
him.
fuck going on?
0-1. A look here at the hits per side
So
here in the
making me
late
swing
going.
late.
Hey, let him fly right here.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
That shit is only 93 miles per hour. What the fuck?
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.